Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into some hot topics. Let's go. So here's a tea update, right? And I just saw a video on Instagram from a guy that made me think about some stuff, and I want to know what you think. So yesterday I was on the wait list, and you can see it was 5:51. That's what time it was. And this number is where I was in line. I'm the 13,462nd person in line. So they had a wait time of 17 hours. I could skip the wait list by inviting a friend. I did that. So then it said, wait on your notifications. So, okay. But then I saw this dude this morning, just a few minutes ago. He said they made a searchable map of all driver's license from the T-App leaks. Now, I did not put in my driver's license, right? There's no way I did that. So I didn't put my address in. I just said my location was Dallas. That's all I did. So I hadn't got to the point where you put your driver's license in. But he did have a point. If you did that, then people have like your address and where you are in the world. So let me know if that was your step, because that has not been what I've had to do. But while I'm waiting, if that comes up, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So let me know what you think. But everybody that's speaking out about it is a man. Shout out to Industry on Blast for this. So they made this post that Kenya Moore is getting sued and evicted from her spa in default of $30K in debt. Now, twirlers, hold on. Cool your heels. I remember what she said. Her landlord owed her somewhere in the 100,000s, right? But you also do know you got to pay to stay. You got to pay to stay in your house. You got to pay to stay in your business. Even if you got a storage. Shout out to Destiny. You got to pay to stay. Okay? So if the landlord owes her the money, why doesn't the landlord just take out what she owes and then pay her the difference? I don't know how real estate really goes, but that's what I was thinking. And also, we do know how Kenya is, and she speaks in circles. So her getting up there on that YouTube talking about what the landlord hadn't done and what she not going to do is just going to make it an easy move out for her because she knows she got to go. Twirlers, I hope y'all went to the fashion house and bought some of them outfits from the Real Housewives of Atlanta so you can help this girl out. Don't say nothing if you hadn't given anything to Kenya, because that's your girl. Let's keep going. Shout out to Quad, child. Quad took some pretty pictures. This is beautiful. She in front of a car. Like, she's had a whole photo shoot. But campaign manager, real quick, did the dentist get a photo shoot? Because she's still using pictures from Essence and Bravo and things of that nature. Shout out to Martell. Get her a photo shoot. Drop the Addy so she can come over there where you are. Speaking of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I will be reviewing it tonight at 8:30 on Millie Chun TV on YouTube. And I think I'm going to also stream it on TikTok. So, I'm not doing a review. So that's where I'll be for that. Let's keep going. Child, so GloRilla is turning her pain into profit. Do you understand me? Tonight, and I don't know where she's having this, but she's doing her first annual Glow Bash. And part of the merchandise that you can buy is number 6. And it's $40, and it's her mugshot t-shirt. I know that's right, Glow. Would I want one of those? Let's keep going. Okay, y'all, ride with me on this. We got the T-App. Oh, P.S. As far as the T-App goes, child, somebody got in my comments and said it's a pastor's daughter on TikTok that's asking people to take her daddy's photo out of the T-App. Baby, we got the T-App holding these men accountable. Now they got birth control. Just for men, just passed their first human safety trial and could be on shelves in 2030. 5 more years. They're gonna work with it for 5 more years. At the end of this decade, child, look, let me tell you something. So now with the T-App, you know what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be. Now all this bopping up and down, bounce houses and all this kind of stuff, Because these people going crazy with what they doing with babies that they don't want. It's ridiculous. I don't even want to talk about that. But things are happening. Okay, whenever I find something for my teachers, me as a former teacher, I know how hard we have to work and how much money we have to spend. So here are some teacher and staff discounts. Please screenshot it. Ray-Ban, Samsung, Stanley. Y'all know y'all love a Stanley Cup. Here's another one. Target. You know, we're not going there. We got a whole lot of other things we can choose from. Look at SeaWorld. Free admission for tickets from participating districts. So make sure your district participates. You know, you got to have your ID and all that. Oh, this is awesome. Child Taraji P. Henson is in an era where it is all about her. She said that she is cutting off family and friends who are weighing her down. She said at this point in her life, like, if you're not here for me, I gotta let you go. It's just that simple. And I know it sounds so good and sometimes it's hard to do, but sometimes you gotta let them go. And I love when we figure that out and life is so much better. I love that for her. I forgot to put this in my tea update. So it said the T app is exposing men so fast it's breaking up marriages and topping the app store. And, you know, they keep talking about it's a women's only app, right? And, okay, this is triggering for a lot of people. Because when you say women's only, that puts up, like, the antennas, like, what is really going on. And people really don't want to mind their business. I want people to be safe. But I think it's a great thing. Now, if you got to put your driver's license in there, then I'm going to say no. But if they ask me for the driver's license, I ain't going to be able to do it. Let me know if that's your experience. But breaking up marriages, I told y'all, with this tea and this birth control, it's some change coming, baby. Speaking of change. So Smokey has another alleged victim coming forward about his sexual battery complaint with the police. Another complaint. And when I say these men around here acting up, see, in Smokey's days, they could do whatever they wanted to do. Let me show you another one. Have you seen this with Anthony Anderson and Lindsay Lohan? I don't know why this came back up and resurfaced, but there's a video where he had interviewed Lindsay Lohan, and it was when she was premiering Freaky Friday, the first one. The very first one. She was like 17. And they were talking about, I think she was living with Raven-Symoné or something like that. And she was talking about how different their aesthetic is for their decoration. And then she was saying, you know, because he asked her what she's dating. And she said, no, I'm underage. And then he said, I like them young. He says it was intended to be comedy, but that's how they do. Because the way he did it and drank a cup of tea and kept going, why would you even say that, Anthony? Now the people trying to come here and handle it. Olivia Pope is not on the case. Let's keep going. So Diddy has got a hold to a telephone and he is tweeting this out. What is this about, Diddy? You know, Diddy likes to play mind games. What is this? This is what you tweet out if you get a chance to get a phone, or if you tell somebody to do a tweet for you. This is what you want to put out there? Let's keep going. Okay. Do y'all watch South Park? I haven't watched it in decades, and I do mean decades, like in the 90s, right? But the season premiere was jaw-dropping. Y'all, it is about the current administrator, and all I'm going to say is I know he is extremely upset. So if he start using his pen over the weekend and next week, go look at it on demand and let me know what you think. Child, so Lifetime got a new show. I know y'all may have seen this on the socials when it's rush time at these PWI schools. Honey, they about to have a whole Lifetime show about it. Hold on. Look at them out here ready. And they're talking about it's a lifelong tradition. Every woman in my family is a Kappa Delta and blah, 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 blah. I don't know what she's doing in there, but the amount of money is ridiculous. And then they have a rush coach. D9 would never. It's your girl, Billy Chud. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.